Hi beauties, welcome or welcome back. I know I'm looking a little barefaced. Normally for my intros, I'll be all made up and then we'll switch into where I'm barefaced and create a look together. But we're just, look, tonight I'm filming early Friday morning actually, because it's about 1 in the morning. I'm leaving for Hawaii tomorrow morning, very early Saturday morning. I've been up cleaning my house like a mad woman, getting things packed, getting things ready because I have 2 babies and a 14-year-old. So I'm having family come stay at my house while my husband and I are gone. So I've been just cleaning and trying to make everything nice and, you know, all of that. So I'm a hot mess and I need to take a shower. But you know what, you guys? I have had a stressful ass day. The babies were out of control today, just masters of disasters, creating mess after mess after mess while I'm like trying so hard to clean, pack, get shit ready. It's been stressful. So I needed to take a minute, decompress, and for me, that's a little glass of wine and playing in makeup and hanging out with you, like seriously. So that's what we're gonna do. I've got my base makeup on. Of course, again, I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I'm wearing mine right now in the shade 3 Cool, which as a neutral undertone girl actually worked really well. So we'll see what happens when I get the other shades that I have coming, my neutral shades, but I'm really enjoying the foundation. It really, really does look really good on my skin, and I have a hard time with foundations being such a dry-skinned girl, at least full coverage foundations. But anyhow, so I've got that going. I'm primed and set on my eyes, and I have so many eyeshadow palettes in my collection that I have not even used on my eyes. So I was wanting to kind of play around with this one tonight. It is the Pinky Rose Cosmetics Center Stage eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. I have swatched a couple of the colors when I got it, but I've never used it. So it's got some shimmers, some mattes, and a couple pressed glitters as well. I'm not really sure where I want to take the look yet, but I just kind of want to play in makeup, decompress, and hang out with you. So if that sounds like something you're interested in and you want to see what I come up with this palette, then definitely just keep on watching. But if you are new and it is your first time here on the channel, welcome, welcome. My name is Jeannie. I'm so glad that you're here. And I also have 3 giveaways going on right now. One is for a Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette. One is for a NARS Quartz eyeshadow palette. And the third one is for a $35 Makiage e-gift card. And so it's 3 separate videos, 3 separate giveaways. They'll all be linked in the description box below so that it's super easy for you to find and get your entry if you want to enter into the giveaways. All you have to do is be subscribed and then leave a comment on the giveaway videos so that you can be chosen as the winner, because that's how we choose the winners, a comment picker. So let's jump into some makeup because your girl needs to do some woo-sa. Woo-sa. Oh, you guys, I get a lot of comments and questions about my necklaces. This one is very special. I know that I have mentioned this on my channel before, but about 1.5 years ago, I lost my only brother to his opioid addiction. And this is his thumbprint and then his name and his date on the opposite side. So that's a very special one. And I get a lot of comments and questions about my different necklaces that I wear. So I thought I would throw that out there. And I'm primed and set, and let's jump on in. So I'm kind of torn between like messing like with this purple and this shimmer, and I'm kind of liking this mustard colored a little bit. I don't normally gravitate towards colors like that. And I'm kind of intrigued. I'm also kind of looking at the pressed glitters. What do we want to do? Well, let's start off with a transition. I'm just going to grab a fluffy blending brush. This one is by Laura Geller. The bristles are kind of looking crazy. You guys see that? I've had this for a hot minute and like washed it probably a ton of times. I probably need to maybe let this one go. I actually have a ton of new brushes on the way from the BoxyCharm Mega Drop Shop. But, okay. So we're going to start with a transition shade. I think I'm going to go in with Okay, I'm going to go in with this color called Flash. Should I? Or should I go in with Weekend? Okay, let's go in with Flash. It's kind of a dark color for a transition shade, but we'll see how it goes. Now, if you have not tried Pinky Rose Cosmetics, I hadn't even heard of them until I received some of their products in BoxyCharm, and I love pretty much everything that I've tried. I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes from them, and I have some other products as well. And I'm trying to think, like, I honestly don't think that I can recall anything that I've tried that I didn't like. Their eyeshadow palettes are super pigmented, beautiful, kind of unique color stories. I really love the 80s Babies one as a 1985 baby. I love that it's super bright and kind of colorful, just kind of different. Their color stories are a little bit unique in my opinion, and I really, really enjoy the formula. The mattes just glide on, not patchy at all. Very, very easy to work with type of shadows. And they're not super, super expensive either, but if you are a BoxyCharm member, they are very often on the monthly BoxyCharm sales for like under $10. So that's how I acquired all of my palettes from them. Okay, now let's jump in with a little bit of a more precise brush. And I don't know if I cleaned this since the last time I used it, so I'm just going to use my little shadow switch and make sure that I don't have any product on there. And then I'm going to go in with this shade called Cocoa. And I'm going to buff this on the outer edge. Just to deepen the look. So you guys, I'm thinking about doing some vlog type videos when I get to Hawaii. Actually, by the time this video goes up, you guys, I will be there. I think this video will go live Sunday. Now, I'm traveling from the state of Michigan to the state of Hawaii, and we have a layover in Chicago. Chicago is a neighboring state to us, and we fly to Chicago, which is a very short flight, like an hour or something, 45 minutes maybe even, because it's maybe like 3 or 4 hours drive. But and then we go from Chicago to Hawaii, and that is a 14-hour flight. I am not, like, afraid of flying, but I haven't done a whole lot of it in my life. And what is making me nervous is being in an enclosed area, having to sit in a seat for 14 hours. That's what's making me nervous, not necessarily flying, because I am, like, a super busybody. I get anxious, I get restless legs, I don't like sitting still that long. So I'm a little concerned about a 14-hour freaking flight, but I'll be so happy when we get there. And that's like a full day of travel though. So, but I am definitely thinking about doing some vlog type videos when I get there. I think that would be a lot of fun. So definitely keep your eye out for those. Woo. So I just keep going in and adding a little bit more of that cocoa color. Do you see how these colors lay on top of each other so beautifully? There is not any patchiness. It just literally almost blends itself. These Pinky Rose palettes they are good. Okay. So this is a matte, and normally I add shimmers on my lid, but I'm going to add a little bit of this color called Star. It's kind of like a mustard color, and I'm just going to add that onto my lid with my finger, just like I was doing a shimmer. See how pigmented that is, you guys? I really like that. Wow. I don't typically do this. This is actually something very different for me, adding a matte on the lid. We're going to add some shimmer to it as well. But I don't know. I was feeling it. It was calling me. And this is literally how I decompress my stress. I love to play in makeup. I really, really, really do. So we're playing right now. That is what we're doing. I kind of wish that I wouldn't have brought it in so far, but we'll just add some shimmer on the inner corner, some light shimmer. So what we'll do is we'll take this color Bloom. I'm going to take it with my pinky. Super, super pigmented, kind of like golden, white gold type of shimmer. And we're going to start on the inner corner. Holy shit, is that pigmented? Whoa. Okay. We're going to have to work on blending this in a bit. But I don't want it to completely take over that mustard. What I want to do is kind of like make it like an ombre. Kind of make the colors just melt into one another. Kind of like that. So I'm going back and forth between a finger that has no product on it and then the pinky that has the product on it, and just kind of going back and forth between the two and kind of just blending the colors together. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I do want to grab a brush with nothing on it and just kind of run it through my crease just to blend everything together. Okay, something different, something different. We're doing things. We're doing big things. Okay, I do think that I want to put a little bit of glitter in the center of the lid because why not? Let me grab my NYX glitter glue. This stuff is amazing when working with glitter. It helps it last. It helps fallout. You literally only need the smallest amount. And I'm just going to just put the tiniest amount on my pinky there and tap it onto the center of the lid where I want to add the glitter. And it's just kind of like a really tacky eye primer. And just kind of tap it on where you want to add the glitter and smooth it out with your finger. And then there's two pressed glitters in this palette. I'm going to go for this one. I feel like it goes with the look more than the pinkish one. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick some of that glitter up with the finger, with the pinky that I used to do the glitter glue. And I'm just going to tap it right on top. Essentially, not one piece of glitter for fallout. That is the beauty of that NYX glitter glue. I literally don't have one piece of fallout right now. That's a beautiful thing. And I just kind of want to keep it on the center of my lid. It looks so stunning in person. I feel like my camera is washing it out, and that happens a lot. So I'll switch the setting. I feel like I always have to do this, but I will switch the setting when I do the other eye off camera, and then to come back to show the look. But we've got to add a little bit of highlights on the brow bone. And I have a lot going on the lid with the glitter, so I'm going to keep this kind of a little bit more minimalistic than I normally would. But I'm just going to go ahead and pick up that color that we used on the lid. And I remember that it's super pigmented, so I'm using just a very tiny brush. and just add a little bit kind of on the brow bone area, like right in there. And then we're also going to add some on the inner corner. Yeah, their shadows, guys, if you have not tried their shadows, I highly, highly, highly recommend. Like I said, I hadn't even heard of them until I saw them in BoxyCharm, but I'm so glad that I was introduced to this brand because, man, their shadows are like something else, and they're not super overly priced either. So, okay, so I've got the eye look pretty much complete. Of course, we have to line, we have to mascara, we have to do the lower lash line, but first I have to do my concealer, of course. So let me catch the other eye up to this, and I will meet you back here in just a moment. Okay, we are back with the finished look, and I actually love it. So I do feel like I turned the lighting down just like a couple notches, and I feel like this is giving a little bit more of a true depiction of what we created. I still feel like it washes out the glitter. Like in real life, the glitter is like blinging, and it's kind of hard to pick up on the camera. But you guys, I don't know what it is lately. I have been into like these kind of like neon greens. If you're not new on my channel, you've probably seen similar eye looks to this more recently on my channel, when normally I was like strictly pinks, purples, golds, bronzes, and neutrals were like my thing. But like I am loving like this neon green type of look on my brown eyes lately, and I really, really enjoy the formula on these palettes. If you have not tried Pinky Rose Cosmetics, I highly recommend it. They are affordable and truly, truly amazing. To finish off the look, I used my Laura Mercier blush in the shade Pomegranate. I got this off of a BoxyCharm sale and used it maybe once. This is so pigmented, you guys. I really had to work on shearing it out when I put it on. I looked like a clown for a minute, but it's super pigmented, and it has like a little bit of a glow. Like I have this glow right here. I don't have any highlighter in this area right here, and it looks very highlighted. I have some highlighter here and like here and here, but I don't have it on the apple of my cheek where you see that glow. But another thing, that Charlotte Tilbury foundation, it's supposed to be like a soft matte or a natural matte finish, but it does make my skin glow. Oh, but then again, I also used the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer, and that might have something to do with it as well. I'm not sure what is giving my skin this glow, but I am loving it because I am a dry girl. So I love the glow. I love the look. For mascara, I used the Charlotte Tilbury, where did I put her? The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, here it is, Pillow Talk Push Up Mascara. I got this a while back, I think in like close to the end of the summer, maybe like August. And when I used it, I liked it, but I didn't love it. And since I do have mascaras that I love, it kind of got put into my massive pile. But then I revisited it the other day when I tried out the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, and I love it now, you guys. It is beautiful. It lifts and fans the lashes so amazingly. I love this. So I'm glad that I revisited it. And then what else did I do? For highlighter, I used my Becca, which I haven't used this one in a while. This is in the, I think this is the, okay, so this is what this one looks like. And I want to say it's called like Moonstone or something like that. But I feel like the writing is a little worn off because I've had this one for a while. As you can see, like the imprints in it are like kind of even going away. I've had this for a while and I can't read the back of it anymore. but I want to say it's called like Moonstone or something, and it's got like a kind of pink purple iridescence to it. And what else did I use? I think that, oh, I bronzed up my skin, and I used the Iconic London Ultimate Bronzing Powder. I haven't used this in a minute either. This also came out of a BoxyCharm, and I've barely touched it. As you can see, the imprints are still super fresh, but I actually really do like the way that it warmed my skin up. It's a nice color on me, so I'm loving that. Well, I wouldn't say that I'm loving it, but I'm liking it. And then for lips, I use this Marc Jacobs Liquid Lip Pencil, which I just think that is so funny, you guys. What the hell is a liquid lip pencil? How is that possible? It's a freaking lip pencil. But I kind of used this on like the outer edge of the lips. And then I used my Pat McGrath, I can never say this, the Pat McGrath Lust Gloss in the shade Secret Lover, which I have been really, really loving. This came out of my Ipsy X. And yeah, so that is it. I am going to be doing some videos where we do everything together very soon, but those videos can be super long, and I didn't want this to be a super long video, just kind of like a little get together, a little chit chat, a little makeup session, and not like an hour-long video. But you guys, I recently learned how on my video app to like fast forward certain parts of my video, which I could not figure out before. So that is really cool, because then I won't have to like hop off and catch the other eye up. I'll be able to just keep going and then edit it and kind of like fast forward that part. So those videos are going to be coming very soon, and I am so excited for that. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video, you guys. I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye.